Hey everyone, welcome back. It's been a little while. This week, there's a lot going on in this video, so let's get right to it. It doesn't look like there's a lot going on, but there actually is. There are several things happening here that are going to help not just your shoulders, but your lower back and even your SI joints as well. So when we think about the latissimus dorsi, what we're really talking about is a muscle that attaches to the front of the shoulder, comes all the way down, and actually attaches to your tailbone. So you have what's called the thoracolumbar fascia. And so as those lats, as those pull-up muscles, leave the attachment at the front of the shoulder, they obviously drop behind the back and then all the way down. Those latissimus dorsi muscles run all the way down the back where they kind of bleed into or insert into some tight connective tissue right there through the low back and even into the tailbone. So what we're doing here, once again, I'm just kind of over and over again showing you the setup because the setup is really everything as far as this exercise goes. We're using the pull-up station, and you're going to not just grab on and hang to lengthen those lats, but we're actually going to create a little bit of a posterior pelvic tilt. You can see right there, I turn my hips underneath. So we're lengthening that tight connective tissue at the very low lumbar back, lumbar spine, and at the and at the tailbone, at the sacrum. So just by curling those hips underneath just a little bit, and holding on, we're stretching out those entire latissimus dorsi muscles all the way through the tailbone. Now the way that we're doing that is not using those ab muscles. I'm not creating a strong crunching experience here. All I'm really doing is I'm pushing through my feet. I'm pushing through my heels, and I'm letting go of my lower back to curl those hips under and lengthen that thoracolumbar fascia, or I'm sorry, that lower lumbar fascia. Now, obviously, one word of caution here. You can see if your grip strength isn't real great, if you're not super confident in your ability to maintain this position for reasonably extended period of time, make sure that you get several couch cushions, also, maybe tumbling mats in case you let go and in case you fall. I mean, if you're really concerned about this, if you try this out and maybe you feel a lot of relief back there, but your grip strength just isn't that good, or you're just not confident in your ability to maintain that position, go get a couple of air mattresses. Head over to the department store. Head over to, whether it's like a Target, a Walmart, go get a couple of air mattresses. They're really cheap, and we just want that extra layer of protection so that if something does happen and you let go, you have some place to fall and not hurt yourself. So again, if you don't feel like this is a safe exercise, absolutely don't try it. If you do try it, make sure that you have plenty of support underneath in case something does happen and you do let go. But once you're in position, as always, then what we're looking for is a long, slow, silent inhale through the nose, and then we're going to take a long, slow exhale through the mouth. You're going to sigh that air out like you're trying to fog up the mirror. Maybe there's a piece of glass or a mirror in front of you. You're trying to fog that mirror. The reason for that is because we want those ribs, those anterior and lower ribs, to come down. When those ribs come down and you maintain that exhaled position of those lower ribs, then we're going to get more lower posterior expansion of the lower back and even through the tailbone, even through those SI joints. So this can offer a lot of relief, not just at the shoulders because those lats are lengthened out, but also lower posterior expansion of the lower back and that sacroiliac joint region. I hope that was helpful. Give it a shot. But again, if you decide to give this a shot, make sure that you have plenty of support, plenty of cushion, couch cushions, whatever it is that you decide to use, to make sure if anything goes wrong with your grip, you have some place to go and you can land safely. Again, if you're wondering if this exercise is right for you, we need to make sure that we have an accurate diagnosis of your circumstances first. Maybe you have some shoulder pain, maybe you have some lower back pain. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're tied together and that this exercise will help both of these regions. However, if we know what circumstances you're dealing with, we make sure that this is the right exercise. Relief should come pretty quickly. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you here again next week.